friends, welcome to Grow TV. I'm Stacy and I'm working on updating my profile picture. It's really hard. Should I go with a serious face or smiley face? Should I throw up a peace sign or keep my hand down? Oh, I don't know.
Hey Stacy, what's up?
Oh, just working on updating my profile picture. It's important. Some people decide to follow or not just based on these pictures. I gotta get it right.
Oh, deciding to follow or not based on a picture can be really, really dangerous.
What do you mean?
It's time to play Fast Follow, Sea Creature Edition.
What is happening?
I'm glad you asked, and here's how we play. I'm going to show you a picture, a profile picture, if you will, of a sea creature, and you will decide, based on the picture alone, if you give this creature a fast follow or not. Are you ready to play?
Okay, yeah. Let's try it.
Here's the first picture.
Oh, that's pretty. I like the colors. It looks really friendly. Yeah, for sure. Fast follow.
Oh, I'm sorry. You decided to follow the Glaucus atlanticus, or better known as the Blue Angel, or Blue Dragon.
Dragon?
Yeah, that's right. This creature looks pretty nice, but don't get too close.
Why?
Its sting can cause excruciating pain, scars, fevers, heart issues, and in some cases, even death. That's right. Let's play again. Here is the next sea creature's profile pic.
Ooh, very pretty. Look at the markings. It's so cool. It's just like a snail. I've picked up snails before. This one doesn't look any different. Fast follow.
Ooh, you decided to fast follow the textile cone snail.
Oh no.
Oh no is right. This little guy protects itself with a fast-moving dart with venom that, if injected, will leave you with just 2 hours to live.
What?
Thanks for playing Fast Follow, Sea Creature Edition.
Wow. I guess following someone or something based on a picture isn't really a great idea.
Fast follows are one thing, but who we follow in life is a big decision, like when the disciples decided to drop everything and follow Jesus. This story is from the book of Luke, chapter 5. People were hearing all kinds of amazing things about Jesus. One day, a lot of people gathered around Jesus wanting to listen to him teach about God. So many people that Jesus decided to get on a boat and go out on the water to teach.
I hope he doesn't run into any blue angels.
He did not. But the boat belonged to a guy named Simon Peter. When Jesus was done teaching, he asked Simon Peter to sail the boat further out into the water so that they can catch some fish.
I didn't know Jesus was a fisherman.
Well, he wasn't really, but Simon Peter was. In fact, they had been fishing all night and hadn't caught a single thing. So he wasn't sure about doing what Jesus asked. But since it was Jesus, he followed instructions. In Luke 5:5, Simon Peter said, "Master, we have worked hard all night and haven't caught anything. But because you say so, I will let down the net."
So let me get this straight. Jesus was not a fisherman and Simon Peter was? Jesus told Simon Peter to cast his nets even though they hadn't caught a single thing all night, and they did it?
Yeah, they heard about what Jesus could do, and they heard about his teaching. So they made the decision to follow his instructions.
Well, what happened?
A miracle. They immediately caught so many fish that their nets were breaking. They caught so much fish that the boat started to sink.
That's a lot of fish.
Simon Peter had to call his friends James and John to bring their boat to help. And James and John's boat started to sink too. They went from no fish to tons of fish in a mere moment.
That is a miracle.
But that's not the end of the story. Simon Peter knew that Jesus was really someone special. He fell down to his knees before him. In Luke 5:10 it says, "Then Jesus said to Simon, 'Don't be afraid. From now on, you will fish for people.'"
What did that mean?
That was Jesus' invitation to Simon Peter, James, and John to follow him.
Follow him where?
Well, everywhere. They knew from what they had saw and heard that this invitation was not one to pass up on. They left everything they knew and followed Jesus.
Wow.
The same invitation is open to all of us. Jesus has amazing things to show us, just like he showed them that day. Every day we're pulled in a lot of different directions, and it can be confusing to decide what and who to follow, and what and who not to. But there is still one person we can follow that will never, ever lead us astray. Jesus calls us to follow him.
I think you're right. Every day we all have lots of invitations to follow. It's pretty cool to know that Jesus should always be the first and fastest follow. But what did Jesus mean by fishing for people?
That was Jesus' way of inviting them to do what he was doing. Jesus was telling people about God's love and showing God's love to people who were sick, hungry, lonely, or lost.
So when we do those things today, we are accepting that same invitation from Jesus to follow him.
Right. And when they followed Jesus, they saw miracles happen. The same can happen for us.
So we read about what Jesus did and said in the Bible. Then we follow him by going out and doing what he did for those around us.
And we'll see miracles start to happen.
I don't think I'll be following anyone or anything based on profile pics anymore. It's always a good idea to get to know someone for real before you follow them. Just like how we can learn more about Jesus and choose to follow him. It's been pretty fun playing Fast Follow Sea Creature Edition and learning Bible stuff with you. It's always good to learn and grow together. See you next time. Bye.
Today's miraculous Bible story comes from Luke chapter 5. People continued to hear all about Jesus. One day, many people gathered around Jesus. They wanted to listen to Jesus teach about God. It got super crowded. So Jesus decided to go on a boat by the water and teach from there. This boat belonged to a guy named Simon Peter. When Jesus was done teaching, he asked Simon Peter to sail the boat further out into the water so they could catch some fish. Simon Peter wasn't sure if they'd catch anything since they hadn't caught any fish all night. But since Jesus asked him to, Simon Peter put his fishing nets into the water. Then a miracle happened. They caught tons of fish. There were so many fish that, whoa, the nets started to break. And Simon Peter's boat started to sink because it was so full of fish. Simon Peter called over his friends, James and John, to bring their boat to help. James and John's boat started to sink too because there was just so much fish. They went from no fish to too much fish. Miraculous! Then Jesus gave them a really cool invitation to come follow him. Do you know what they did? As soon as they brought their boats to the shore, they left everything and followed Jesus. Jesus has so many amazing things to show us too. Jesus invites everyone to follow him, just like he invites Simon Peter and his friends. Jesus calls us to follow him.
Inside and we gotta let them out to love the world. Let me see you put your hands up like this. Oh, hey, using all my gifts. Oh, oh, yeah, loving all my friends. Oh, oh, sharing what I got. Oh, oh, giving them to God. Oh, yeah, using all my gifts. Oh, yeah, loving all my friends. Sharing what I've got. fly, so fly. Feeling like Christmas with all these gifts inside. Hold up. Who that, who that, who that? Gave me all of this world. Who that, who that, who that? Put these gifts in my bag. I can love everybody around me and serve with what's inside me. Now if you ready to change the world with what's on the inside of you, let me see you put your hands like this. Come on. Whoa, whoa, hey. Using all my gifts. Whoa, whoa. Loving all my friends. Whoa, whoa. Sharing what I got. Whoa, whoa. Giving them to God. Whoa, whoa. Using all my gifts. Whoa, whoa. Loving all my friends. Whoa, whoa. Sharing what I've got. Whoa, whoa. Giving them to God. Whoa, whoa. Now let me hear you say this with me. Hey, our gifts can change the world. Our gifts can change the world. I said our gifts can change the world. Our gifts